I think it's very hard to define what a man is. It's more about the attitude and the presence of the person versus what's between their legs. I think you are who you feel. I definitely love plants. Something therapeutic about watering every day and watching them grow. This actually was an arrangement I did myself. Most of these are arrangements I did myself. This is Prismo Horatio. We named him after a character from Adventure Time and the character from CSI Miami, Horatio Kane, because he's a ginger cat. I was 23 when I came out, and I used YouTube as the platform to let everyone know at the same time, like, hey, this is what's going on with me, this is what I plan to do. Everyone was very supportive. Everyone understood.
It finally clicked. I knew I was a transsexual, or transgender is the new preferred term nowadays. I knew what I was, but that scared the hell out of me.
I feel like I have no association with myself with that picture, you know? When I look at it, there's like a disconnect. It's like I can't even believe that was me.
Yeah.
I don't know. The moment I fell in love with Heather, it was actually my first day at work at Victoria's Secret.
He always needed extra training. It was simplest things to do, and he just couldn't figure it out. Your flirting was very schoolyard. It was, if we were 5, he would be kicking sand at me in the playground.
All my school stuff, look at me on a rock. And I just asked her point blank, would you still want to be with me if I was a man? She needed to take her time to process what I was telling her.
He asked if I would still love him, and I feel so bad saying it now, but I actually wasn't sure at the time. And did a lot of thinking and my own research. Finally, I'm just like, how stupid are you? This is the person you fell in love with. Like, are you really willing to lose the person you really love?
And she pretty much said, you know, I love you and I accept you, and let's do this, you know? I'm on board, let's do this together. So every week, typically on Thursdays, I'll come in and grab my stealth bag and I'll prepare my syringe. I get a shot of testosterone once a week, every week, and I'll be on testosterone for the rest of my life.
Ready? Good?
It's perfect. Didn't feel a thing.
Perfect.
One of the first changes I noticed was my voice dropping and my Adam's apple becoming more visible. Thank you.
Not even just physical, he was hungry all the time. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make Aidan show off his pancake skills.
Right.
And you were happy.
Yeah, I was really happy.
A lot happier.
Are y'all talking about the place that... My body triggered dysphorias for me, which made me very depressed and suicidal. And once I started seeing the changes that I wanted to see, and I started being able to look in the mirror and associate who I was seeing in the mirror with myself for the first time, I started becoming happier and everything just started changing. It's amazing what just one little drug can do. For my top surgery, that was my first ever surgery of any type, and it was a pretty intense surgery. I mean, you go in there and remove something. When I woke up and realized it was done, it was like literally like the weight had literally been lifted from my chest, and it's amazing. I feel like the eyes are the only thing about my face that stayed the same. And my scars have healed, I don't know, amazing in my opinion. He's not ready for his close-up yet. People listen when I speak now. As before speaking, it would either not take me serious or they wouldn't listen at all. There's a certain type of respect that comes with the man that I didn't realize before until I transitioned and I actually got to experience it for myself.
sad but true.
Yeah.
She was like, no, I'm having waffle sauce because these aren't pancakes.
Shape of a smiley face.
No, that's a different one. That was
That is a smiley face pancake.
I don't find it too different being in a relationship with a man rather than a woman. I like to believe that I am attracted to people based off of other aspects other than gender. I guess it's something that you feel and you know. Aidan pre-T versus Aidan now, it's not too different other than there's now a little bit of beard hair in the sink. I think he's pretty hot either way. I got lucky either way, I think.
Heather has supported me in all aspects of this transition, from giving me my shot to going with me to every single appointment that's trans related. I don't believe I would have been able to be as far in this transition if it wasn't for Heather.
I've become your biggest cheerleader, greatest defender, just trying to protect him as much as I can and make sure that nothing is going to get in your way when it comes to transitioning and whatever he needs to do in the future to make himself more comfortable. If there were more surgeries or anything, I mean, I'm totally on board. I'd like to say that we've transitioned together in a way, so very positive for the both of us.
We've discussed children in the future.
Possibly near.
Possibly
Future.
near future, yeah. It's exciting, another adventure.
At least two, at least.
At least two.
If we can afford more, but we definitely have the advantage of planning
Yes.
those surprises.
We can plan.